So I want to credit Coach Aranda. You know, he came in, he set the tone for us the first day of camp. He expressed how he want us to play, you know, for the season, and you know, he gave us 3 words. It was smart, tough, and dependable. So those are his 3 key words, and you know, he expressed, you know, how he wants our defense to be, and he told us, you know, from this day forward, you know, we're going to be these 3 things. So you know, that's something we all bought into. And, you know, we kind of took it to heart, and we've been running with it ever since.
Sounds like a truck commercial, doesn't it?
Yeah, like a Ford.
What is it? Is it a next level? You know, we've all kind of heard it.
Yeah.
You guys can kind of go in a little bit deeper.
Yeah, so guys, you know, they're maturing now. So, you know, we had a lot of freshmen, a lot of young players. So, you know, their maturity level, you know, it has risen. So, you know, you can see, you know, the conversations that you have with them. So you can just tell that, you know, football is becoming more important to them, and you can see it on the field.
John, you guys always talk about blocking out the noise and everything. There's been a little bit of noise in August.
Right.
Your team meeting last week and the way you guys kind of unified to move forward.
Well, so we came in, you know, the coaches and also, you know, the selective leaders on the team, you know, we kind of met head on with, like, you know, we want to have a players-only meeting. And, you know, in the meeting we expressed, you know, how we want our season to go and how we want to keep, you know, the outside noise. You know, we're just trying to prevent things from happening. For example, you know, how we had a meeting in the middle of Troy in the middle of the season, you know, we want to prevent that from happening again. So, you know, just kind of a, you know, great meeting for everybody, you know, to express their feelings and, you know, how they want the season to go. And I ultimately believe it was a good meeting.
Yeah, because Ray said this is. Some people say, "Oh, a team meeting already, that's a sign of trouble," but
yeah,
that's not the way you viewed it.
Yeah, right, absolutely. So you know, we actually took it as a positive. You know, having a more mature, you know, thought and idea going into the meeting, and not, you know, one of those negative, you know, get on your tail cases. It was just more of an uplifting thing.
Tell me more a little bit about Grant. Everybody seems to want to talk about the corner, you know, and you guys kind of get lost in the mix. What do you guys? How do you complement each other, I guess, and what do you want out of that position?
Well, Grant, you know, he's super athletic. You know, he's a super freak athlete, and you know, he's very versatile. He brings a lot of things to the table. So you know, I just kind of feed off him. You know, last year, you know, he was learning his way around the field. You know, I gave him some few tips here and there from having game experience. You know, he just took it and run with it. You know, I think he's gonna have an incredible season, and I'm just excited for him to see how he plays this year.
Is he seem 100%?
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, you know, he whines a little bit every now and then, but you know, he's pretty good for the most part.
What's your take on the Peso defense? I read about it. What do you think it enables you guys to do?
Well, you know, it ultimately brings more DBs on the field, so you know, we can do more things with that. You know, a few years ago in Kevin Steele defense, we had a package like that called Dime. So it was like more safeties, more DBs on the field. So, you know, it just gives us a little chance, you know, run around more, do some different things in our defense, you know, that can, you know, ultimately affect us in winning.
Is it more of a third down defense, or is
it? You know, it depends on what the offense, you know, brings the flow of the game. So we never know when it's going to be called, but when it is called, you know, we're just excited, you know, just ready to make plays in it.
Because I asked David, and I thought it was more speed, and he said it was more strength, and that kind of surprised me because it looks like it's more coverage.
Right. Yeah. So you know, it kind of.
Is that what he excels at? Making you think it's A?
Yeah. So he's I call him the mad scientist. So you know, he may show you his hand on one card, you know, but have an ace on the other. So you never know what you're gonna get with Coach Randall.